Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what kind of a scientist was Griffins? Hello? Will answer.
Selfish and lawless person.
He was a good
Lawless.
scientist, but not a good person.
Yes. He was lawless, short-tempered, egoistic, revengeful. These adjectives you can use for
Good morning, ma'am.
revengeful, because when his landlord ejected him out of his house, what he did?
He set the fire. He set the fire at the house.
He set fire
Yes,
in
he set
landlord's
the
house.
house on fire. So this tells us that he was a revengeful person. So whenever you get character sketch, along with the adjectives, you have to write the incident which shows that quality. Like suppose you are using revengeful, so you can mention the incident that he set fire to the landlord's house when he ejected him out of the house. Yes. If you are writing that he was a callous person, cruel. So after robbing the money, he cruelly hit the shopkeeper from behind the theater, from the theater shop. What did he do? He stole the money, and he also injured the shop owner. He injured the shop owner. So this we have done. What is the meaning of eccentric? Griffins was an eccentric person. Hello. Tell me the meaning of eccentric.
Ma'am, a person with strange behavior.
Yes, odd, strange, a person with strange behavior. Griffins was eccentric. In what ways he was eccentric? Why was he very strange?
Because he bandaged he
Ma'am, because of her uncommon appearance.
he covered his head with bandages.
So his appearance was strange, of course, with the false nose, his forehead covered with bandages all the time, goggles on his eyes. His appearance was strange, but so was his behavior. His behavior was also very strange. He never talked with anyone. He got angry on small matters. He was so revengeful. So he was strange in appearance as well as in behavior also. So, but Mrs. Hall did not mind all this thing. Why she did not mind all this?
Ma'am,
Because,
because she is money minded.
Yes, because she was money minded and Griffin in
And had
advance.
paid in advance.
Yes, when he came to Iping, he had lot of money because he had robbed the owner of the theatrical shop. At that time, he had lot of money, so he paid in advance. Mrs. Hall was very happy, but gradually, all his money got exhausted, and he did not have any cash left. But he told Mrs. Hall, he told a lie to her. He pretended as if he's going to get some check, some money is going to come. Shortly afterwards, a curious episode occurred. So Griffins is short of money. After that, a strange episode occurred. Very early in the morning, a clergyman. So clergyman means a priest or religious leader. Clergyman means priest or religious leader or a minister. So after that, a very strange thing happened in Iping. Iping गांव में एक बहुत अजीब सी घटना हुई. क्या अजीब सी घटना हुई? Early in the morning, a clergyman and his wife were awakened by noises in the study. Clergyman used to live with his wife in the village of Iping. Early in the morning, strange noises started coming from the study room. सुबह का टाइम था और अचानक से स्टडी रूम से अजीब सी आवाजें आने लगी मिनिस्टर के घर में. Creeping downstairs, they heard the chink of money. तो स्टडी से जब आवाज आई तो they went downstairs to see what was happening in the study, from where the noise was coming. So they heard the chink of money. Chink means the sound of coins. Chink is a sound word, onomatopoeia. साउंड वर्ड्स जो होते हैं उनको फिगर ऑफ स्पीच में कहते हैं ओनोमोटोपिया. चिंक, कॉ, थड, all these are sound words, onomatopoeia. So chink of money, they heard the sound of money and being taken from the clergyman's desk without making any noise and with a poker grasped firmly in his hand. So the clergyman decided to catch this thief red-handed. Clergyman ने सोचा कि चुपके से जाते हैं और इस चोर को एकदम रंगे हाथ पकड़ेंगे, red-handed. So he took a rod. A poker means a metal rod. You can write the meaning of the unfamiliar words: clergyman, head priest or religious leader, a poker, metal rod. So with a metal rod, grasp means held, to tightly hold something. Grasped firmly. Firmly means very tightly. When the clergyman heard the sound of money from the study room, he guessed that it must be some thief who has come to steal money. He wanted to catch this thief red-handed. So what he did, he took a metal rod in his hand and then he went down, flung open the door, and he went down and quickly he flung open the door. एक झटके से दरवाजे को खोला. Surrender. And he said, surrender. he thought that the thief will get afraid. What did he think? The thief will be afraid when he will see the poker in his hand. The thief will be afraid when he will see the poker in his hand. Then, to his amazement, he realized that the room appeared to be empty. But the clergyman was very surprised. He came with a poker in his hand to hit the thief, to catch the thief red-handed. But when he suddenly opened the door, he found that there was no one in the room. It was very surprising. पैसे की आवाज आ रही थी, लेकिन कमरे में कोई नहीं था. He and his wife looked under the desk and behind the curtains. The clergyman and his mute yourself, all of you. The clergyman thought that the thief must have hidden somewhere. उन्होंने सोचा कि कहीं छुप गया होगा, तो डेस्क के नीचे देखा, पर्दे के पीछे देखा, behind the curtains, even up in the chimney. They thought that he must have hidden in the chimney, so they searched in the chimney also. There wasn't a sign of anybody, but they could not find anyone. Yet the desk had been opened and the housekeeping money was missing. डेस्क कभी भी खुला पड़ा था, पैसे उसमें से गायब थे, but no one could be seen. They searched everywhere in the house, in that room, desk, below the desk and behind the curtain, even in the chimney, but they could not find anyone. Extraordinary affair. Now the clergyman commented, it was very extraordinary. It was very extraordinary means strange. It was very strange. Sound could be heard, desk was open, but no one was visible. Extraordinary affair. As the behavior of Mrs. Hall, extraordinary affair, the clergyman kept saying for the rest of the day. अब clergyman जो है पूरा दिन जो है एक ही बात कहता रहा, extraordinary affair, what a strange incident. Extraordinary affair means strange incident. What a strange incident. He kept on repeating throughout the day. He was not able to solve this mystery. And but it was not as extraordinary as the behavior of Mrs. Hall's furniture. ये तो एक strange event हुआ, the burglary, the robbery at the clergyman's house. This was one strange experience. लेकिन इससे भी strange चीज जो है वो Mrs. Hall के घर में हुआ. But it was not as extraordinary as the behavior of Mrs. Hall's furniture. The robbery took place. It was a strange incident, but a stranger incident happened in the house of Mrs. Hall. What was the strange incident? It was the strange behavior of Mrs. Hall's furniture. Mrs. Hall के फर्नीचर जो है वो खुद से उठने लगे और लोगों को मारने लगे. ये स्ट्रेंज चीज हुआ Mrs. Hall के घर में. A little later that morning, and this incident happened that particular morning only, that morning on which the robbery takes place. The landlord and his wife were up early and were surprised to see the scientist's door wide open. So one day, Mr. and Mrs. Hall, they woke up early. And what did they find? That Griffin's room was open. This was a very strange thing. Griffin अपने कमरा कभी खोलता ही नहीं था. He did not want anybody to come to his room because he thought that people will come to know about him. He was, in a sense, you can say that he was a criminal. He set fire to the landlord's house. He injured the shopkeeper. He stole so many things. Naturally, he did not want people to know about his real self. That is why he always had locked himself up in the room. He did not allow anyone to enter in his room. So, जब कमरा का दरवाजा खुला देखा तो मिसेस हॉल और मिस्टर हॉल को बहुत आश्चर्य हुआ, कभी तो दरवाजा खुलता नहीं था। And they were also curious to know more about their guest. जितना ग्रिफिन्स अपने आप को बंद करके रखता था, उतनी जो है वो उनके मन में भी जिज्ञासा आती थी जानने के लिए कि आखिर वो कौन है। They entered the room. Usually it was shut and locked, and he was furious if anyone entered the room. Normally, what was the situation? अगर कोई गलती से भी ग्रिफिन्स के कमरे में चला जाता था कोई काम के लिए, तो वो बहुत गुस्सा हो जाता था, फ्यूरियस। What is the meaning of furious? Furious means?
To become very angry.
Yes, very good. Furious means angry. Oh, griffins used to get very angry when anyone entered in the room. In fact, he had told Mrs. Hall also. Mrs. Hall, in the beginning, she tried to be friendly with him, and then he told her that I have come here for solitude. I have come here to be alone, and I don't want to be disturbed in my work. Naturally, nobody went inside, and गलती से अगर कोई चला भी जाता था तो he used to get very angry. So nobody entered his room, and Mr. and Mrs. Hall, they got this chance when they saw the door open. They got this chance to enter the room. This opportunity seemed too good to be missed. तो मिस्टर एंड मिसेस हॉल के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा अपॉर्चुनिटी था कि अपने गेस्ट के बारे में और कुछ जाने। Also, they peeped around the door, saw nobody, and decided to investigate. तो पहले दरवाजा के पास देखा कि कहीं ग्रिफिन्स वहां है तो नहीं। तो ग्रिफिन्स को दरवाजे के आसपास नहीं देखा, तो सोचा कि अंदर जाके इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं। उनके मन में भी जिज्ञासा थी। एक तो ग्रिफिन्स का अपीयरेंस इतना स्ट्रेंज था, उसका बिहेवियर इतना स्ट्रेंज था। They were also curious to know more about their guest. They wanted to gather more information about him. This was a golden opportunity. Door was open, and they saw that Griffins was not around. They peeped inside the room. They peeped around the door and saw nobody, and decided to investigate. The bedclothes were cold, showing that the scientist must have been up for some time. Mr. and Mrs. Hall, they enter the room and they touch the bedclothes. चादर को वो टच करते हैं तो देखते हैं कि चादर जो है वो ठंडा है। तो what does this indicate? कि ग्रिफिन्स जो है वो जल्दी ही बेड छोड़ चुका है। He must have got up early. The bedclothes are cold. And this gives the indication that he must have got up early. The bedclothes were cold, showing that the scientist must have been up for some time. Strangers' clothes and bandages that he always wore were lying about the room. And what was the strange thing? That the bandages which he had kept tied all over his forehead, the clothes that he wore, they were all lying on the bed. Clothes he wore were lying. All of a sudden, Mrs. Hall heard a sniff close to her ear. अचानक से मिसेस हॉल के कान में कुछ आवाज आई, जैसे कोई कुछ स्मेल कर रहा हो। Sniff means the sound of smelling. Mrs. Hall heard a noise in her near her ears, as if someone is trying to smell something. A moment later, the hat on the bedpost leapt up and dashed itself into her face. इसके बाद इससे भी स्ट्रेंज घटना क्या हुई कि जो हैट था वो खुद से ही जंप करके और मिसेस हॉल के चेहरे पर एक ब्लो मारा, dashed itself. This was an extremely strange incident. The hat lifting by itself, the hat jumping by itself and hitting Mrs. Hall on her face. She was extremely surprised, taken aback. Then the bedroom chair became alive. पहले तो hat खुद से उठ के मारा मिसेस हॉल को, उसके बाद chair started lifting by itself. The chair became alive. Means the chair started moving by itself. It started lifting itself. Springing into the air, it charged straight at her legs. And what happened? The chair lifted by itself. The chair lifted by itself, and then what is it, Risha? So the chair lifted by itself, and then it hit Mrs. Hall on her leg. पहले जो है वो हैट खुद से ऊपर उठा और मिसेस हॉल के चेहरे पर मारा. उसके बाद जो है लगा कि कुर्सी में जान आ गई. And the chair lifted by itself and hit Mrs. Hall on her legs foremost. As she and her husband turn away in terror, and it's very natural. They were all so terrorized, full of fear. All of a sudden, hat lifting by itself and hitting, then the chair lifting by itself and hitting on her leg, and they were full of terror. The extraordinary chair pushed them both out of the room. और उस चेयर ने दोनों को एक तरह से रूम के बाहर धक्का देकर भगा दिया. The chair lifted by itself and pushed Mr. and Mrs. Hall out of the room, and then appeared to slam and lock the door after them. And then after that, the door shut noisily. Slam means shut noisily. The door shut noisily and closed. This was really a very, very strange experience, stranger than the burglary, the theft that had taken place at the clergyman's house. The hat lifting by itself and hitting Mrs. Hall, the chair lifting by itself, hitting them and pushing them out of the room, the closing of the door by itself. All these were very strange incidents, very mysterious for Mr. and Mrs. Hall. Mrs. Hall almost fell down the stairs in hysterics. Hysteric means a very uncontrolled behavior. So Mrs. Hall was not able to control her behavior. She became very hysterical. Uncontrolled emotions, hysterics. Stairs and hysterics. She was convinced that the room was haunted by spirits. अब मिसेस हॉल को लग गया कि उसके कमरे में भूत घुस आए हैं. Haunted by spirits, ghosts. So Mrs. Hall thought that ghosts had entered into her room. Haunted by spirits, and the stranger had somehow caused these to enter into her furniture. और ये घोस्ट को लाने का शक किस पे गया? ग्रिफिन्स पे. वही उस कमरे में रहता था. So it was natural. All the suspicion was on Griffins, that Griffins had put ghosts in her furniture. Mrs. Hall almost fell down the stairs in hysterics. She was convinced that the room was haunted by spirits and the stranger had somehow caused these to enter into her furniture. My poor mother used to sit in that chair, she moaned. Moan means cry in pain. Moaned means to cry in pain. Now, Mrs. Hall started crying that this chair, जिस chair ने खुद से उठकर Mrs. Hall को मारा, Mr. and Mrs. Hall को जिस chair ने धक्का देकर कमरे से बाहर निकाला, वो chair जो है Mrs. Hall की माँ का था. That chair belonged to Mrs. Hall's mother. Now she was no longer alive. But to think it should rise up against me now. And she was so surprised कि उसी की माँ का कुर्सी जो है उसी को मार रहा है. The chair which belonged to her mother is hitting her, is against her now. This pain gave her a lot of pain. Her own chair, her own mother's chair is against her, hitting her, driving her out of the room. So that pained her a lot. The feeling among the neighbors was that the trouble was caused by witchcraft. Now, she shared this incident with her neighbors. Natural था कि पड़ोसी के साथ शेयर किया ये सारा घटना, तो पड़ोसियों ने कहा कि ये जो है विचक्राफ्ट है, ब्लैक मैजिक, जादूगरी है, कुछ काला जादू, विचक्राफ्ट. That was the opinion of the neighbors, that this was witchcraft. Because of witchcraft, किसी ने जो है उसके घर पर काला जादू कर दिया. But witchcraft or not, when the news of the burglary at the clergyman's home became known, the strange scientist was strongly suspected of having a hand in it. But when this news spread in the whole village that robbery had taken place at the house of the priest, then all the suspicion fell on Griffins. सारे लोगों का शक जो है वो ग्रिफिन्स पर गया, क्योंकि एक तो उसका appearance इतना strange था, his behavior was so strange, and he comes to the village, and just after a few months these strange incidents start happening in the village. पहले तो इस तरह robbery नहीं होती थी, एक अजनबी गांव में आए और चोरी कुछ महीनों बाद हो जाए, तो नेचुरल है कि शक जो है वो अजनबी पर ही जाएगा. When the news of the robbery spreads, all the people started suspecting Griffins of having a hand in this robbery. Suspicion grew even stronger when he suddenly produced some ready cash, though he had admitted not long before that he had no money. और ये शक कब और स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गया, जब ग्रिफिन्स के पास अचानक से पैसे आ गए. Griffins had told his landlady that his money was finished. He was expecting a check, but no check came, and all of a sudden he had money with him. This made the people more suspicious. When all of a sudden he got money from somewhere, this made the people more suspicious. The village constable was secretly sent for. Then all the villagers, they informed this at the police station, and one constable was sent to arrest Griffins on the basis of suspicion. People reported this matter at the police station, and a constable, the village constable, was secretly sent for.
हेलो तुम
हेल-
सबसे पहले बोलता है, चुप रहो ना थोड़ी देर.
मैम आप अपने
सत्यम.
आप को म्यूट कर लिया.
सत्यम,
बोलो.
क्यों कर दिया हमको फिर?
तू पागल की तरह मैसेज करे लगा.
कितना देर से म्यूट है, कोई
मैम अभी
बताया भी
तुरंत
नहीं.
हुआ.
मैम जस्ट अभी हुआ.
ठीक है, ओके.
कर दे सत्यम अनब्लॉक.
Mute yourselves, all of you. So all the villagers, voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All the villagers, they suspected Griffins of the robbery at the clergyman's house. All the villagers, they suspected Griffins of practicing witchcraft in the house of Mrs. Hall. And secretly, they informed the village constable. They informed the village constable. Instead of waiting for the constable, Mrs. Hall went to the scientist, who had somehow mysteriously appeared from his empty bedroom. Now Mrs. Hall was full of anger. ये जो chair hitting वाला incident हुआ, when the hat hit her on the face, when the chair hit her, it was natural for Mrs. Hall to get very, very angry with Griffins. And she could not control her anger, and she went to Griffin's room and she started scolding him. Mrs. Hall went to the scientist, who had somehow mysteriously appeared from the empty bedroom. जब मिस्टर एंड मिसेस हॉल अंदर गए थे तो रूम में कोई नहीं था. उनको चेयर जो है वो धक्का देके बाहर निकाल दिया और दरवाजा भी खुद से बंद हो गया. और दरवाजा बंद था और अचानक से ग्रिफिन्स जो है रूम के अंदर आ गया. This was a mysterious thing. So mysteriously, Griffins had appeared in the room. Mysteriously appeared from the empty bedroom. I want to know what you have been doing to my chair upstairs. And Mrs. Hall charged Griffin that, tell me, what have you done to my chairs? Everyone suspected Griffins for which notes, Satyam? कौन सा notes?
मैम चैप्टर का.
चैप्टर का नोट्स क्या चाहिए? समरी वगैरह तो भेज देंगे.
नो मैम, क्वेश्चन आंसर सब.
क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. क्वेश्चन आंसर्स तो क्लास 10 स्टूडेंट शुड डू बाय देमसेल्व्स. आई विल डिस्कस द क्वेश्चंस. क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस कर देंगे. राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस कैसे होगा? You have to find out the answers and write by yourself. भेजने के लिए तो हम भेज सकते हैं, लेकिन
ओके मैम, ठीक है.
खुद से प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. Okay. Okay, I want to know what you have been doing to my chair upstairs. Mrs. Hall was extremely angry, furious with Griffins, and she she scolded him. She told that, tell me what you have done to my chairs. And I want to know how is it you came out of an empty room. So Mrs. Hall was putting questions after question to him. कि जब कमरा एम्प्टी था तो अचानक से तुम कैसे आए, ये मुझे बताओ. मुझे ये बताओ कि तुमने मेरे चेयर्स के साथ क्या किया. फिर मुझे ये बताओ कि तुम एम्प्टी रूम में कैसे घुसे. Came out of an empty room and how you entered a locked room. When Mr. and Mrs. Hall were pushed out, the room, the door locked by itself with a slam noisily. तो एक के बाद एक सवाल जो है वो मिसेस हॉल ग्रिफिन से पूछने लगी. You can see this is the picture of Griffins, and you can see the village constable wearing the uniform, Griffins, the headless man, और बाकी जो आईपिंग के villagers, सारों, all their faces full of fear and surprise. And the constable Jaffers, जो constable जो है उसका नाम है Jaffers, वो भी बहुत worried है. सारे लोगों के चेहरे पे एक worried सा expression है. एक अजनबी जो है वो आकर अजीब अजीब सा घटना हो रहा है उनके गांव में. The scientist was always quick-tempered. We know about Griffins that he is so short-tempered. If the landlord tells him to vacate his house, ejects him out of the house, he will set fire to the house. So you can just imagine how short-tempered he is, quick-tempered. Now he became furious. You don't understand who or what I am. Oh, what does this tell us about his character? You don't know who I am. He's very egoistic person, very egoistic. बहुत ego है उसे कि मैं एक बहुत ब्रिलियंट साइंटिस्ट हूँ. I've discovered the formula of invisibility. So he's a very egoistic person. He doesn't understand that if God has given you power, you should also, he has also put some responsibilities on you. Power with responsibility, with great powers come great responsibility. But Griffins fails to understand this. For Griffins, values have no importance. So he is very egoistic person. उसे बहुत बुरा लगा. मिसेस हॉल ने तो सही ही उसको क्वेश्चन किया, लेकिन उसे बहुत बुरा लगा. And he is an egoistic person. He tells to Mrs. Hall, "You don't know who I am. Who or what I am." He shouted. "Very well, I will show you." Griffins ने कहा, मैं दिखाता हूँ कि मैं कौन हूँ. Suddenly he threw off his bandages. सबसे पहले ग्रिफिन्स ने क्या किया? अपना बैंडेज हटाया. जैसे ही बैंडेज हटाया उसका सर गायब हो गया. Those were the things that were making him visible. Removed, threw off his bandages, whiskers, spectacles, and even nose. What he did? He removed all the accessories of his face. Bandages, whiskers, मूंछ को हटा दिया, spectacles को हटा दिया, false nose को हटा दिया, and just in a minute. And what happened after he removed all these things? His head became invisible. जैसे ही ये सारा चीज हटाया, वो एक headless person बन गया अचानक से. In just a minute. And the people were horrified. It was very natural. For the people, this was a very, very strange thing, very extraordinary. The horrified people in the bar found themselves staring. So you can see the expression on the face of these people. You can see the horrified expression when all of a sudden they see that this man has become headless. And it took him only a minute to do this. The horrified people in the bar found themselves staring at the headless man. And all the people, the villagers, the Iping people, they started looking at him with a horrified expression on their face. At the headless man. Mr. Jaffers, the constable, now arrived and was quite surprised to find that he had to arrest a man without a head. By now, Mr. Jaffers had also come there on the scene to arrest Griffins, and Mr. Jaffers was also very surprised. Mr. Jaffers, जो constable था, उसके लिए भी एक बहुत बड़ा surprise था. He had to arrest a headless person. But he was a very dutiful man. Was very dutiful, very honest to his duty. But Jaffers was not easily prevented from doing his duty. Jaffers was a very dutiful person. And was quite surprised that he had to arrest a man without a head. But Jaffers was not easily prevented from doing his duty. If a magistrate ordered a person's arrest, then that person had to be arrested with or without head. अब मैजिस्ट्रेट का ऑर्डर आ गया है कि किसी को अरेस्ट करना है